I had to like let them go for different reasons because they didn't bring out the best in me. Like who I was with them wasn't who I wanted to be in my life.
Does that say something about whether or not it would have been your person?
Yeah, like looking back on it now, like that's not my person, but at the time you don't feel that, and then you have to watch your person go on and live their life, and you're just like, you know, that came with like so many like, oh, like could I have adapted more? Like, was it me? Was it, do you know what I mean? Like, did I just lose the love of my life?
The one thing I'll say, like, I always feel like I know is that the people that I haven't worked out with, I don't think I ever thought they were my person. Like, they were my people in the back of my mind.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just wasn't.
I only had that with like one person, but I also, he was a very like deceptive person. So the person that I thought he wasn't who he really was.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I always thought he was my person, but a lot of our relationship was a lie.
Yeah.
So how could that be my person if I don't know who you are?
No, I can see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was so much like lies and deception in our relationship.
You have what's it called? You look at their potential. You see them
Oh,
as
that
they
one's
potentially be a person.
Oh, that
and
was heartbreak all
they're
over
on
it.
the path
Oh, it's
to be
heartbreak
the
all over
person
it.
that you actually
Yeah, like
wanna
waiting for somebody to become the person.
become that
Oh,
person.
worst.
And I think I've been in that where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
like this person's good, but like they'll be this, and
Yeah.
we can meet here. And I think we were both that person for each other, and it didn't work,
Yeah.
right? Because
Those are heartbreaking too.
yeah, like as much as people say like they'll never try to change someone, I think people sometimes have in their mind what they want, and they want people to adjust with what they want.
I don't know how I feel about that expression because I think if you're not changing and growing, what are you? Like when people are like, oh, you should never try and change somebody. Like I don't want to change somebody, but like if I'm the same person that I was at 20 and 30 and 40, I'm not doing life right. Like people change and evolve. I don't want somebody who's not changing. I don't want to be the reason why you change. Do you know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, you should never try and change somebody. But it's like, life changes with different stages of life.
But should you be the one trying to change them? I think that's more so.
Not being the one like trying to change them, but when you go through like different stages in life, like you're always like talking and communicating, right? Like I don't mean to like always like bring it back to kids, but if it's like, if you like to go out to the bar all the time, or like you like to golf all the time, right? Like say you golf all the time, like that has to be a conversation that you have with your partner because now you're taking, when there's like kids involved, like if he's golfing all the time, guess who's watching the kids? So it's not like I'm telling you to change, but it's like we're in a respected relationship. Like my husband can do whatever he wants.
Relationship evolves, like if you and your partner don't evolve and like it doesn't parallel each other, then there's issues.
I don't know how I'd feel like even like before kids, like if I was with somebody and like they were always out at the club. I don't know if I would be down with that.
If you were with somebody.
If I was like with somebody, and I'm talking like, okay, we don't have kids or anything, but like we are serious, and like say they're always out like with like they're single guys at the club, like all the time.
Okay, but how
Like,
did you get serious? So as you were dating, you knew this about this person.
Yeah, say I met him at a club. Say we're young. I meet you at a club. You always go to clubs, right?
So we're
I meet you. That's how we meet. We meet at a club. We go to the club. But then if it's constantly like you're constantly going to the club, like even like without me or something, just because I think there's so much temptation and like booze and like nothing good happens after. I would kind of be like,
So you'd ask me not to go anymore?
I think it would be a conversation. Like I would think, if it's
But
like something
why?
where
Don't
you're
you
going
trust your partner?
trust the partner, but there would be a part of me that would be like, why don't you want to spend time with me? Do you know what I mean? Like, yes,
But what if they are spending time with you and going to the club?
No,
What do you mean? If they're going to the club all the time without you, like with just their boys, and you're not at the club, I would be like, what's up?
But what's all the time? Because the clubs are only open on weekends, right?
I don't know. I don't really go to clubs.
Do you know what I mean? Like there has to be. I mean, I get what you're saying as well. Like, it's a lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah.
And you definitely change your behavior when you're ready to settle down. And I guess.
Well, and clubs are just like, you know,
Yeah.
you drink a lot. There's lots of temptation. There's like that necessarily I don't trust him, but like, I don't know, has he done 15 shots that night and somebody's sitting on his, like, you know, like it's just, if it was like a constant thing, like I'd be
like every single weekend.
yeah, like every single weekend, and then every like Sunday they're hungover, and you're.
you gotta have a certain. I think on one hand, like you have to have a certain level of trust with your partner.
For sure.
On the other hand, as
Yeah.
the relationship evolves, like you have to evolve. Like your evolution has to parallel each other. That
Yeah.
makes total sense. In terms of like someone that likes going to the club, I don't think they should stop going to the club because they're in a relationship.
No, yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Because as you met them, you knew that was something
Yeah.
they enjoyed. I don't think that's something they should necessarily have to stop enjoying because they've now entered a relationship.
Yeah.
Love is a burning thing.
Well, and like that's why, like, you know, I probably wouldn't, because I'm not like a big clubber like that. I wouldn't be serious with somebody that I met in a club.
Ooh.
No, I'm not down with that lifestyle. I did it once before. It was shit.
I used to be a bar star. That's what we call it.
Club, yeah. I'm there. So if I'm there and they're.
What if you're okay? What if you're not there? What if like they're like?
But I met them. She asked me, could I be with somebody that I met at the club, and I said yes because I'm also there.
Yeah.
So what does that say about me, right?
I don't think it's a bad thing, but like
it's
if
not a bad thing. Like we all go to the club. Like we all go out to have a good time. It just because you meet somebody at a club, we're acting like being in a club is like a bad thing or it means something negative, and it doesn't.
I don't like clubs.
Right? Like you can meet.
I don't think that
somebody
it's not that it's a negative thing. But would you not like associate like I don't know, maybe this sounds like a lot of people go to the club to find somebody to hook up with? Is that like not a real thing?
They do.
Right?
But not everybody does though. Some people just go to have a good time, and if you happen to meet somebody at a club and that interaction extends beyond the club where you guys start talking where you guys exchange numbers and then start talking and then go on a date and then it evolves into a relationship, great.
Yeah.
Like that could also be a possibility. It doesn't have to be like you go to the club, you hook up with somebody that night and then you never talk to them again.
Oh no, totally. But okay, so like you meet somebody at a club, you go on a date, start dating.
Yeah.
If they're still clubbing all the time without you, you wouldn't care at all.
No, I would care if they're clubbing every single weekend.
Yes, okay.
Like
That's what I
Friday,
mean.
Saturday, Sunday,
Yes,
every
yes.
single weekend with their boys. Yeah, of course that would
Okay,
bother
yeah.
me. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But if
like
they go out every now and then with their boys to the
No,
club,
yes.
go ahead. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want to talk to my old lady?
Huh?
I'm just playing.
She's like, I let him golf. You get one.
No, I've chosen golf over that.
I like that my husband likes golf too.
It's like
I
that's
also
my-
like that my husband's not into strip clubs. I don't know how I'd feel if I Yeah,
'Cause
the
that- those could
potatoes.
be-
With like a meat for dinner or something, like if you want to add them on the side. I think for relationships, you just got to find somebody who's on your same page.
Yeah.
That's it. Not everybody's going to be comfortable with the same things or okay with the
Well,
same things.
that's the thing, right? Like, you need to find somebody who's at the same place in life that you're at and who wants the same things, right?
Well, it comes down to like the same, almost like not core values, but the same core values, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
mean, you can have the same core values, but ultimately, if you don't want the same things right now, like,
This is your 15-minute warning. The backyard will be off limits in 15 minutes.
like if
All
I'm at a place in my life where I want to get
citizens
married and have
into the
kids,
house.
we may have the same core values, but you might not be.
something or like,
In God, yes.
and could like God be different?
Well,
What if God was one of us?
Well, everybody has different perceptions of God, right? Like,
right, and I'm talking. Well, Christianity then. That,
Oh,
that
yeah,
version,
that's important.
I guess.
Yep.
Yes, that's important to me. Like, I don't want to be. I don't want religion or Christianity to be a. Over religion, basically.
yeah. Like if you got married, would you want to get married in a church?
No, I actually want to get married outside.
Yeah.
Same.
But like with a priest.
Not with a priest.
Nope, okay.
With like a
Or
pastor.
pastor.
a
Yeah.
pastor.
I feel like the church that I grew up would be similar. What was it, like Anglican?
Yeah, mine's Pentecostal. So.
Oh, actually, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Very
actually,
lively, very-
yes,
yeah.
like live music. The sermons were always like, it wasn't like everybody repeating things at the same
No,
time.
it was
like
relatable. They like spoke
with
about
life stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the United Church, same way, same kind of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Theory.
Yep.
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 What about you, Chai? Is that anything that's important to you?
Someone who's religious? No, it's not. I mean,
So you date an atheist?
I would.
yeah, I would.
You would?
It's not like super important to me. I just don't.
Indigenous people have the worst history with churches.
Yeah.
It's so recent.
Yeah.
It's my grandmother. My grandmother went through that shit.
Yeah.
She got ripped out of her parents' arm and taken.
What was that called again? Residence? Is it
Residential school.
Residential
Yeah.
schools.
It happened to everyone in my community.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I don't know anything about this. That I just learned about it last year.
I just can't. And we weren't raised like that either.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it's like religion. You were raised a certain way to believe a certain thing,
Yeah.
and that's just how you
Like,
are.
I was raised like going to church all the time. But the thing about it, like I noticed throughout my life, I just get this. I just feel like sometimes religion divides us more than it brings us together. And that's generally how I feel. So it's like it's not super important for me to be with someone who's religious.
Well, take religion out of it, right?
Yeah.
And let's just talk maybe just
Spirituality?
Faith.
just the higher being, faith, God, right? I think religion and spirituality and religion and God are like two different things. You see what I'm saying?
No, I agree, but I don't see why, for me, that's super necessary
Okay.
for us to have
In
a
your
strong
religion.
partnership in life.
Okay.
Like I just don't see how it factors in. For you, how does it factor in? Because for me, I just don't.
It does. It does for me because I want somebody that like I can go to church with if I wanted to, that I can pray with, that I could be spiritual with. Like, that's important for me, right? Like, prayer is important for me. So if you don't believe in a higher being, if you don't believe in God, then how can we pray together? How can I ask you to pray for me? Like, how can you value me praying for you?
So
You would see no meaning in it, right?
are you suggesting that because our beliefs aren't exactly aligned the same in terms of spirituality, that your partner wouldn't
Are there mugs there?
participate in those kind
But
of
if you
things?
don't have the same
I
belief,
know that
then you
there's two
participating is
Or-
that were just clean. I don't know.
pointless.
Interesting.
Are these
Pointless.
Are these clean or dirty?
I have
Those
no
look
idea.
dirty.
Yeah, they look.
I'm
Like,
just trying-
if,
I'll
like,
just
if
use
you
a
don't
cup.
believe in God, and I'm like, oh,
And you're going to
like,
church,
hey,
I
I
would
want to
go-
go to church this Sunday.
I would go with you. Just as if I didn't believe in Allah, I would still go to the mosque. Because I have
See,
to.
and that is something that like you
Yeah.
could end up changing because like you could go to church and you might be like you might get more faith.
You might.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I don't think religion is super.
But that kind of goes back to potential. Is that me hoping that you'll change into something that you may not change into, and then
Yeah.
what if it does become an issue? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if you say it's important from the start, it's
Yeah.
something that you should have.
Oh, for sure.
For me, it's just not because I don't see how it would impact our
Was
relationship.
that on when I opened
You know
it?
what I mean? Like I don't need somebody super spiritual or religious because I think
But you're not.
I think
scared
everybody's
of it either?
relationship with spirituality is their own,
Right. Yeah.
and like I just don't see how it.
I'm not saying it needs to be
intermingles and-
super important. I'm just saying I know myself. I can't be with somebody that's an atheist.
That's fair.
That's just me.
That's completely
Yeah.
fair.
And I'm not saying I'm an atheist. I believe in.
You believe in something.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
just had like a
believe-
very like negative life experience in the
Yeah.
name of that. So that would be very hard to.
Again, it's a relationship built on mistrust and trauma.
Which,
Mine.
again, wasn't the religion, it was the people. Which is so hard that I think, like, I don't know. That's what makes religion dicey to me. Like,
It's interpreted by
yeah,
people.
it's interpreted by people,
Yeah.
and if people want to take it and say in the name of God that
I mean,
that's
the
their
teacher-
right.
And that's what's sad because I don't think religion is bad. I think people made it bad. I think people used it to destroy each other and
Absolutely.
to hurt each other, and that's what's sad
It's
about
what's
it.
called intergenerational trauma. And we all have intergenerational trauma.
Hell yeah,
No
yeah.
matter what background we have, Black Lives Matter movement,
Mm-hmm.
the I Don't Know More movement, everything triggers everybody differently. Especially when it's your own race, because we're forced to view
Or your own
ourselves that way.
sex. Like,
Or your own-
women used to not be
exactly.
able to vote.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's a lot of,
It's
Women were able to vote before indigenous people were able to vote.
yeah. But the fact that there were so many people that didn't have a choice is like,
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like the 60s?
which isn't that far.
It's not that long ago.
It's
No.
not that long
I
ago
know,
when you
right?
really think about it.
It's
Really?
really not that long
My
ago.
parents were born in the 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
my
too.
dad,
Right?
1960.
Like-
My mom, 1964.
Even when you start thinking
It's
like
actually really sad.
It is.
Very sad.
the
in some ways
Holocaust.
you
The
think
Holocaust
we've
was
come a
not that
long
long
way with
ago.
stuff.
I
But in
know.
others,
Like
you're
that's insane.
Not really.
Yeah, and there's still so much more that
To
needs
go.
to be done
Absolutely.
and changed.
Yeah. Right. So it's mind-boggling when you think that it wasn't that long ago.
I know. I know.
What a crazy world we live in. And now we're all on Big Brother.
So much.
And you think it'd be just so easy, you know? It's just common sense.
Are these the biggest piece of Tupperware we have?
No.
There was a
there's
couple of
more,
larger ones.
but look in the dishwasher. I think the
I
stuff
think
in
this
there-
dishwasher is actually on. Or maybe it's not. It says time left 25.
Oh, maybe it is then.
Yeah, it's probably.
But they do not look clean. I hate dishwashers like that.
What's going on here?
Well, now you have to start again. You keep resetting it. Like, I think this needs to be a new cycle.
Yeah, because that.
Should I wash a
glass-
couple of these? I can wash them.
My dishwasher at home is so easy. It's got like 3 buttons.
I don't like when they're hidden underneath and
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't-
see
you
the
can't
settings.
see-
I
yeah.
hate that.
Where's the? Yeah, there's no
They're right here.
Tupperware.
Oh, you're
Tupperware.
looking for Tupperware.
Wow.
I'll wash a couple mugs and I will start.
Happens to be a burning thing.
They were in the bottom there, but I don't know. There's probably a lot of the large ones are probably in the fridge.
Yeah, I guess we don't have any. I'm not.
Don't we have like a wrap or something you can put on just the bowl?
No,
There's
it's fine.
saran wrap.
I don't think I even.
Or is it just fruit? Put them in a bag.
No, I think I overestimated how much I would need for this.
Did it come at lids or?
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay.
What about, here's a Tupperware. You want me to clean this?
No, I'm good. I have one.
I'll eat this last one. Make it easy for you.
So it's a deal breaker for you, religion.
Yeah, it is.
And that's fair.
Oh, for sure, it's fair.
And I'm not saying like you need to be like super religious or super Christian, but like, God,
I
it
want to be
is.
able to share the experience, like your experience.
Are you religious, Blue Line?
Yeah.
No.
And I get
I
that.
don't go to church every Sunday. Like I can't even tell when the last time I've been to church. However, I know I'm not going to spend the rest of my life with an atheist because going back to church and working on my relationship with God is something that I want to do and it's something that I plan on doing. So if I don't have a partner that supports that and wants to take that journey with me,
Oh, totally.
then we're probably not going to work out.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Like we went to church and stuff growing up as kids and young adults, but it's not, you know, in my adult life, I'm not.
I think I might fuck with
Religious,
tea
so to
after I'm
speak.
out of here.
Is your partner?
You might
Sure,
what?
religious?
No, she has the same views
drink
I
tea.
have,
Views you
right?
got.
Like,
Oh,
I fuck with
you
tea.
believe what you want, like your core
So I gotta
values.
figure out
your
which-
core-
I love the idea of religions. I
But
just
it's
feel like
not
there's
something
so
that
many that I could like
every
think
Sunday we
about.
go or anything like that, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like I wish there was one religion where you could just like mash up the best of all of them. You know, because like I grew up in a similar church to you where I did love that, but like Buddhism and things that I'm learning about that, I really love learning and exploring that as well.
I honestly just think most religions have the same core values.
They do,
To be honest,
yeah.
yeah.
right? They're just called different things when you really think about it.
Yeah.
And that's, and that's like for me, that's why it's not super important that someone's religious, because if you live your life
But that's
based
what I'm
on
saying.
those
For
core
me,
values,
it's not being religious. For me, it's the belief in a higher being. It's the belief in God. It's the spirituality that's important for me.
Okay.
It's not the religion. So I want to make that clear.
Yeah. It's,
Right?
Yeah, it's the higher.
But it is also the religion because there would be conflict if I'm a Christian, I identify as a Christian person, and me dating, let's say, somebody that believes in Buddhism, then that's a conflict because then you're talking about different practices.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to want to do whatever practice a Buddha. Do you see
That's
what I'm
right. Yeah,
saying?
you're gonna
Or right.
Absolutely.
interesting.
Or even
I would
like,
actually
or
love
even
to
like Catholic, right? I don't need to go and confess to a priest because I don't need to pray to Mary. Like that's not a practice that I do. So, and that's not a practice I want my kids to do. And see, that's why it's important to be on the same page because now you have to discuss like, okay, how are you raising your kids, right?
That's right.
And I've seen a lot of relationships
Fall apart.
fall apart when
Yeah.
it comes to that. When you have two different religions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, you're
Well,
Muslim.
even
and
down
you-
to, you know, like baptism, like which church does the child, you know, like,
Yeah, even that,
it's
baptism,
just
simple stuff, yeah.
It's small stuff that would literally tear.
Divide you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you're not on the same page, with you,
Might as well
then
just be
it's
on the
gonna
same
cause-
page.
Hot.
Back there, it'll be closed in a few minutes.
Yep.
Bottle of wine.
We actually had it for a decent amount today, so
Yeah.
There is a mess.
I think I might have to have a hot chocolate.
Oh, you have
Tea.
Oh yeah, no one has touched
actually
that.
debating maybe I should do
Latoya just found it yesterday.
Oh, it's been there.
I
What?
did the hot
Chocolate.
chocolate.
I just saw it yesterday.
I saw her drink it. I'm like, is that hot chocolate?
Chocolate. Chocolate. Coming back in, I'm a father.
Kitchen needs a little sweep too.
I know.
You for dinner tonight?
What is ground beef thawing right now?
Yeah, I pulled it out.
What did you pull out?
Ground beef. There's not much.
Oh, what are you
Is that a
making?
ground turkey? I don't know.
Pasta?
Pasta
Oh
Like,
yeah.
should I do spaghetti and meatballs or just spaghetti?
and meatballs would be great.
Yeah.
If there's
Meatballs?
not a lot,
Brown
you might.
hot-
If there's not a lot, I would just like kind of grind it up small,
Ground
put
it
it in
up.
the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
If
did.
there's not a lot of like for like big meatballs.
Yeah, that would be the struggle.
There's only how many of us eating meat? Yeah, it's like either a bolognese sauce or spaghetti and meatballs.
You probably
If
have to
the
do.
bolognese have meat in it, it's just like kind of like yeah.
It's a tomato-based meat sauce is what a bolognese is.
If there's a lot of ground beef and you can make meatballs, have at her. But
They'll probably make meatballs. They wouldn't be ginormous.
As long as everybody gets a meatball.
oh, I love me a meatball sub.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Oh god.
Where did you say the saran wrap was, Latoya?
I actually don't know where it is.
Is
I
it
just
on the counter right in the
I
corner?
just know there's
Stop
somewhere
opening
back.
it.
I forgot.
Stop
I
it.
forgot.
I don't know how
It
this.
started again.
I don't know how this stupid thing works. You can't see any of the buttons.
I don't know why they did it
I think
like
that's
that.
what keeps happening. People start it and then it turns off. Watch this thing. Cover it. Saran wrap's in there, you said?
Yep. And on the corner.
I'm leaving that open in case you want it for the dustpan.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing. Oh, my shoulders hurt, do they?
What did you do yesterday that could have hurt it? Or you just
I
slept
don't know.
funny?
Well, I'm probably slept funny, maybe. Is the one I dislocated? Sometimes it gets a little stiff.
I dislocated this one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nice.
No, mine pops out every once
Have
in a
they
while.
been taken to
too.
recycle?
Usually when I'm playing
I think
basketball,
so.
and if I like grab
I don't
a
think we
ball
need to
and
hold
someone
on to the
tries
champagne
reef it
bottles from
me,
day one.
my shoulder will pop out.
I'd lay him in on the Wendy's ledge.
Blame it on the night.
Yeah, mine don't pop out like, well, knock on wood, it hasn't popped out since. But
That's super lucky.
Sometimes
it's
it
so
feels-
susceptible to happening after it pops out once.
yeah, I've heard.
Mine like comes like so often. I'm like playing volleyball.
If I'm on,
I go
it
for it.
clicks a bit. Like it's almost like it gets stuck. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. I'm stiff today.
I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick.
Oh yeah, of course. That water might be hot. Just turn it down.
Well, I've already almost got everything I needed to do today done.
I am going to try to not be, I'm going to be sitting a lot, but I'm going to try and not just lay around all day. I need to get into the habit of like, okay, you know?
I had to do that yesterday. I was that tired yesterday that
It's
I would
starting to
get
hurt
up
my
from
body,
the
yeah.
couch and I would force myself to just
Yeah,
get
you
up.
were really struggling yesterday. I felt bad
Oh
for you. to be
man,
honest.
It makes you more
was bad.
tired.
It does. And now today I have a headache.
Ugh.
You get some time.
I
Advil?
got one right away.
Maybe
find
it's
I
just
always need
like
more than
catching
one.
up to you, like not sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Well, not sleeping.
I think it's probably due to.
I can't believe you don't
after taking a
remember
couple of
me.
My thyroid pills,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I think that's what might have triggered a little bit.
Holding your hand last night, Blue Line.
I know.
Oh yeah, I never got your version of that.
She doesn't remember
My
it.
version, I don't remember it.
She doesn't remember it.
That's cute.
I don't remember it.
That's hilarious.
I'm surprised I haven't done more weird stuff in my sleep. I'm a weird sleeper.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't even know you're there half the time.
My husband's always telling me like, "Oh yeah, you remember this?" I'm like, "What? No,
Listen, maybe Ryan's bullshitting you.
no. I think I'm weird.
You've been
I
a
think
quiet
I'm weird.
sleeper. I think I'm weird. Been a quiet sleeper.
It's nice having your own bed.
Yes, I bet.
I'm
Very
jealous of all your guys' drawers.
Yeah, I should probably go put on my plaid
Probably
shirt
still
again
pretty hot.
and then
I'll
find
just give it a
room
quick
to go
little.
sit
Yeah.
down.
Make a hot chocolate, and I want that
Oh, hot
real
chocolate.
hot.
Yeah, I don't feel for hot chocolate yet. I'm sure they're gonna close the thing soon.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Hot jockey, not sloppy.
Sure, because they're gonna close the yard soon. Yes.
Hello, big brother. No more.
Like, how long you think that mug was
More
sitting
walking.
in there next to the coffee machine?
No clue.
That one's gonna have to soak. That looks like it.
Position 1 for today.
Yeah.
Beat him in a game of beer pong.
To who? I haven't.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Tashawn,
Yeah.
please put on your microphone.
An answer. And I'm not gonna ask. Like honestly, I'm just going with it, and it's if I stay in this house, it is what it is,
Yeah.
right? The only way you know you can trust people is by their actions. So this is where we're at.
Yeah, I was just curious, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just the vibe. I was just wondering. It just
Yeah.
doesn't seem like there's conversations happening. Like in terms of like you and her.
No.
And there was a time where
Yeah,
it
there was.
seemed fairly regular.
Yeah, there was a time where literally like we were always talking, we were always hanging out, but she's literally just shifted. So. But that's the thing, right? There's going to be lots of shifts. Next week, there's going to be more shifts. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to force it.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Nah.
Nah, I don't think
Why? Every day we pick a new trail that we're walking along. You
Yeah.
Can, you can pick a trail from where you're from and you can describe it.
so. Yeah. Nice.
Maybe one of these
Some good
days.
visuals.
Yeah, I don't think shit to Beth.
Because I walked in and it was Jed, LT, Tashawn, and Beth. And she's just like, they were talking about how Vic is just ignoring Beth now.
Yeah, because people don't trust her.
Yeah. And she said, oh, maybe Tara said something to Vic.
Yeah. I'm trying
Let's
to.
say something about what? What would you even have
I don't
said?
know.
I
There
think
was something that happened though where Vic was really pissed at Beth. What was it?
I don't know.
Shit, that's gonna bother me. There was something that Beth did to Vic. That's why Vic's not talking to her. But no, I can tell. Because I knew about how she wanted to like hide her one vote. And in one conversation, she's like, I haven't talked game with you in a while. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, that flip just got sketch, you know, like the hidden votes. And she's like, who had hidden votes? And I was like, oh, like,
You did.
wasn't it you and Kiefer? And she's like, me? I've never even heard that. And I was like, girl, you knew about it the day before. And I know that you knew that. But the way she lied straight to my face, I'm like, mm-mm. That's how you got to be able to just tell your tells where things travel and who.
Well, I mean, actions speak louder
'Cause
than
it's gonna be
words,
hard.
right? None of
Everybody's-
the other side talked to me at all. Not once.
yeah.
So,
It's kind of better.
oh, it definitely is. It gives me full reason.
Do you think they think it's just assumed?
I think they're starting to get sketched. LT's very sketched right now.
Yeah.
LT's been talking a lot with Ty. I just walked in the bathroom just to get some water. in my
Even
ear.
with me coming in to here with you guys, she's going to be sketched.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Big Brother. I'm here to play my game, not Latoya's.
Exactly.
And it's just horrible that I'm sitting next to her on the block, but
I know. That's the part that sucks. But honestly, that was Jen Ty's fault.
Yep.
Because I do think, Frank, what was it? Something happened with Vic and Beth.
I don't know.
It would have been Beth. It wasn't going to be Ty.
fuck.
Unless Vic changed her mind. And then Beth would have went. And that was best case scenario.
That would have been.
But Jed and Ty sewered Latoya yet again.
Well, who knows? I could still go home. Like, how do you know Braden and Austin are going to vote?
I don't know 100%, but I feel like I know enough to trust it. If you do go home, it would probably be from that.
That's what I'm thinking. Because Jed and Ty
I
have
was
been.
going to try and get a conversation in with two of them later. Actually.
That's who they're going for. They're going hard at Braden and Austin.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
That's who they're going to go after.
Oh, yeah.
Why would they go after them?
To swing the vote.
Oh, for the vote, you mean? Yeah.
Then it would be a 5-4 vote.
It's not a bad call because they're like really coasting in the middle and everybody likes them.
So I still think I have a really high chance of going home. Because I think.
It's funny, you know. They're
I
going
don't
after
think that they would
Austin
know
and
that,
Braden
though.
For a vote. They've yet to approach me. So what does that tell you? That tells you right there. Bottom of the barrel, obviously.
Or maybe they just assume.
Doesn't
That you're
matter.
on
You
board.
do not assume in this game. I have been fighting so hard emotionally as to which vote where I was going to go.
Oh, yeah.
And not one of them approached me on it.
Yeah.
Latoya.
It makes it a lot easier if they don't, though.
Oh. That's it.
I just got to.
Shit, I wonder if they will keep that mentality after the flip.
Who?
Jed and Ty. Like, do you think they'll still want to be going for Austin and Braden?
All right. My bags are packed.
I'm not saying your name. You are better for my game. I will take the
I'm not-
gamble.
yeah, like,
I will take the gamble on that.
Yeah. Thank you. Fuck. What a shitty spot to be in.
And I honestly, like, I haven't had a lot of conversations with them, but I think they're on board. They know they have to split up the strong players. They know it.
Yeah. And they're viewed as such a strong trio.
And after Latoya told Braden he's got thunder thighs in front of the entire house, come on.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look.
I felt bad. Because my thighs are bigger than Braden's.
So am I.
Yeah.
And you never know what baggage people are coming in with.
No, you don't know what triggers
Braden might be really into, like, he seems very confident and sure of himself, but you never know. What if he's in? Everybody has their own insecurities. You don't know what somebody's coming in with.
people. No.
Yeah. Fuck. I just think
How
Braden.
dynamite is this hot chocolate?
It's really good actually.
Yes.
Have they been including you in any of the conversations this week? That tells you a lot.
I know, Blue Line. I know. This is. I just
can't-
want to
I mean,
warn.
I'm not trying to tell you
No,
to
I
play
know.
your game.
I.
I'm just
You
saying.
can't play too pissed at them either.
I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
No.
No.
But after this week, the only people that I really fucking trust is you two.
Yeah. They
Right?
could still, who knows, be useful. But if I'm going to work with them, they got to tighten up.
Yeah.
And
well,
for them to tighten up, one of them probably has to go.
and it just depends who has power, right?
Totally depends on who has power. I almost I want it, but I also don't.
I want it.
I'm on HOH.
If you want it, I would be so stoked.
We'd be dancing in that HOH room.
Yeah.
I haven't enjoyed an HOH room.
Oh, I'd love to see your kids too. Actually, you winning would be wonderful.
Yeah, someone would have to read my letter for sure.
I already told her I'd read hers. I could read the
Yeah,
letters,
I
and
would
then
be
somebody
able to
would
read
have to
mine.
read mine.
Yeah, you could, if you want to read mine.
Yeah. Although, don't ask me, I'll start crying too. I'm the most.
Somebody's gonna have to read it.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm the most like.
But I mean,
I was
don't-
crying when Vic was reading hers. Like I was just like, oh my
Again,
god.
I'm saying like, Jade is putting in work with Austin and Braden, like work, not leaving them alone. Like,
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of visible.
Well, I went out to the back deck and Beth was out there.
I don't know though. Why are I mean, I get it, but sure, Jed's putting in work, but if she's not, that's a big favor to ask. Latoya is strong as hell. You've seen her in every comp. She doesn't even look like she's. I remember in that
Is she
bucket
having
challenge, I was just
conversations
like,
with anyone?
no, she said she's not campaigning. Well, she had a talk with Braden and Austin, and that's it.
'Cause
it's pretty
she
like
thinks they're the
for
swing boats.
Yeah.
if you're looking at
It
just
blows
like
my mind because we have a personal relationship with Latoya, and not once.
I don't know if she just assumes.
I don't know. It just
But
blows
like
my
if you're
mind.
just
that's all.
looking at like physicals, like Latoya is like the Jed and Ty for the girls. Like her body also looks like it's sculpted out of marble. I've never seen a physique. She was doing runs in the backyard, like her side steps and her legs. I was like, I know I can't beat that.
No, I know.
I know I can't.
It's just such a stressful spot to be in.
It is.
It's like my whole game is now riding on Braden and Austin.
I think
That's very hilarious. I find that so amusing.
Did you have a talk with them?
Yeah.
How did it go?
They didn't give me anything.
Yeah. That's one thing that's dicey about them. I love them. They're so sweet.
They
Can't
don't-
read them.
They don't say much at
They
all.
don't say anything.
Nothing. Nothing.
So I don't know. And I
Which could
haven't
be very dangerous.
and I haven't had a chance to talk to Vic.
It is going to be very dangerous as you move forward in the game.
They're the only ones who's like, they're kind of like out of the drama. I don't fully know where their head's at. I would love to work with them, but they keep it tight. And Braden is so likable. They're both so likable.
Yeah.
I want to see how you make your meatballs.
Very simple.
Do you use an egg? Will you make breadcrumbs?
I was probably gonna make some breadcrumbs, yeah.
Do you use an egg or no egg?
I'll probably use an egg.
Yeah.
Just to like give it more density
Yeah.
and kind of, it adds to it as well. You know what I mean? Like,
So you're gonna mix the ground beef with a little egg, breadcrumbs, and then whatever your spice is. Roll them in your balls. Do you just put the raw balls in the sauce, or do you like cook them on the pan
I'll cook them on a pan.
and cook them through on the pan?
Yes. And then add them once the sauce is done.
I've never made a spaghetti and meatballs. I've always just like,
Yeah, I did like the meat sauce.
yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody loves some meatballs. I should add that to my roster.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, it's either gonna be a 5-4 or a 6-4 or 6-3.
If I had to bet, I'd say 6-3.
That's the one where I stay. And again, I don't know where Beth's head's at either. I don't know.
I heard that she was throwing LaToya's name under the bus, saying now's the time to take the shot. She's really strong. Could be a good resume move.
Exactly.
Beth cannot be trusted.
I don't trust Beth.
No.
I don't trust anybody.
I don't even think the boys should trust Beth.
We need them to trust
And-
Beth, though.
That, by the way, that comment about Beth, what you just said, cannot leave this room.
It
No,
can't.
it's good for my game if Beth goes at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
A
more.
sneaky snake isn't bad as long as she's not sneaking towards you.
Exactly. She's advocating to get LaToya out.
Yeah.
That's great for my game. That's, I love Beth. Unfortunately.
Cannot say a word about that though.
No.
No, why would I? I have to like,
But not even after the vote.
oh
Don't
no,
say a
no,
word.
I have
No.
to.
This is the trust tree. Trust tree. We can't be swaying from it.
I won't.
Because then they'll just start pinning us against each other. The fact that we had to choose between you and LaToya was bullshit enough. It can't happen again.
I just found it amusing that they just assumed that we were like. Vote
It's
just
still
made it a
early.
little easier then.
What time do you think it is? Maybe noon?
Yeah. Noon 30. Yeah,
No,
fuck.
but-
I just can't see Braden and Austin voting her out. I don't know why.
How would she benefit them? You have to think of it like that. What benefit does she bring to them?
They don't even have much conversation.
No. They know if she's. Jed and Ty have made it really clear that LaToya is their girl. It doesn't make sense for anybody other than Jed and Ty and Beth.
Yeah, I guess this is just a game of what's best for your game.
Unless they strike them some crazy deal like, we'll keep you safe, but
Well, that's what they're doing.
if they're actually gunning for them, they're like bold-faced lying right to their faces.
No matter what happens, like if I stay or I go, I think their targets are their targets now. And they will not waver.
Who's that?
Jed and Ty.
Colin Rowe.
Yeah.
Who targets?
I wouldn't mind them taking shots at each other. I don't trust them.
Tina, please go to the diary room.
Are you done with your hot chocolate? If I put my cup in the sink, do you want me to put yours in there as well?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to try to talk with Vic and just tell her what I've been doing. Like I have, like Jed and Ty, and I think Beth convinced that I'm going home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that was Vic's plan for me.
If she already said that to you, I don't see why you couldn't have a conversation.
But that
with
was
her.
like 4 days ago.
So maybe check in. Be like, the vote's
I
happening.
can't though, because then LT, Jed, and Ty would be hella sus. They would be super suspect.
Nobody knows that we've even given you any inkling.
No.
That's got to stay like.
Yeah. So I think today.
Because I wasn't even going to tell you till afterwards, but I'm like, I can't watch him suffer any longer. Like, I can't.
Well, again, part of that was just sticking to the plan of making people think that I was wanting to go home and going home. And then I even convinced myself for a bit that I was just like, okay, I'm going home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she told me to do it to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Beth's coming. I can hear her.
No, she's far
At
away.
least she's fucking loud.
Very loud. If somebody comes in, I'll just jump into like foods that my kids don't eat.
Yeah.
No, nothing made sense with any of the plans. Like, why would I be the target when Latoya's right next to me?
Yeah.
Why would Vic fight so hard just to keep her on the block?
Yeah.
Why? To risk Jed's number one's game to take down his number two, you know what I mean? Like, that's a...
Do you think that's going to put Vic in a lot of hot water with the guys?
Oh, yeah. They're gonna rage
I
if
just
I
don't know.
stay.
I don't know who they're going to rage on. She's really worried they're going to rage on her.
At Tina?
Yeah.
No, they won't.
She's really worried, and I was like, you can't mess with the vote too much because then you're going to...
No, they won't. Because Tina didn't force their hand like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so Teen's votes the other way, and it's just 5-4, and Latoya still goes home. You know what I mean? They're not going to come after the swing votes, Tara. They're going to come after the people who they think planted the seeds for that to happen.
Which I'm okay with.
I don't.
Sometimes swing votes are like, no, they're too sketchy. They can go either way. We don't want to give them that control, you know?
They're feeling like they're going to get a shot taken at them, and they're going to take a shot back at the people who, like, pulled the trigger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They can't get everybody out at once. And if, like,
No.
they view it as Vic, Kyle, and Rose HOH.
Right.
That's like their feeling, is like they, like Kyle and Rose schemed up this plan to put me up as a pawn.
It's so risky, but should I, like, not win this one?
No, win.
No win, right?
Win.
Oh, win?
Win anything.
If I win, you know I have to take a shot at them.
Why? What game have you talked with Austin and Braden? And then one of them come down?
Oh my God. I gotta request more clothes. Something to do. I think that's the thing.
What?
Requesting more clothes.
Do you have more clothes to request?
Yeah. Like when I repacked, I don't know what I was thinking.
You left stuff?
I had so much more stuff, but I was just like, But now I'm like over so many things.
Tara, I used some of your cuticle. I used it just now.
Yeah, really. My dad did. But no, I respect the hell out
yeah.
of my stepdad for putting up with us and giving
It's
us
fire,
everything
Ro.
that he gave us. He treated us as his kids.
Which is everything.
Yeah. I hold no
Yeah.
remorse to him, and I love hanging out with the guy when I see him and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he puts up with my mother, so power to him.
Yeah, my sister's a stepmom, my brother's a stepdad. They just took them in as their own.
Yeah, it definitely made it easier for me to be a stepdad, having a stepdad.
Yeah. I'm super close with my dad too. Was just saying this morning. Oh yeah, I told you. She could use a hug from him today.
Yeah. Yep.
I know. I feel like that's like the difference though, like with you and like then you have Tara, but like we all miss our fam and whatever, but like I have no idea what it's like to miss a kid.
It's
Especially a
a bit
baby.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's really brutal. But it's,
I
you know
hate
what?
peanut
It's
butter,
not
right?
that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like with a passion.
It's definitely a thing.
With a deep passion.
Yeah. Should I sit down? What you got there?
Yeah.
Every girl ever.
Yeah,
No, I'm not hungry.
I know.
Wait, what you got there? Let me get a bite.
I'm literally that girl that's like, let's order different meals so that I can eat yours and mine.
That's funny.
And I'm definitely the girl that's like, oh no, like I'm okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then you order food and I'm like,
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. Delicious.
You trying to resist like offering? Fine. Have some.
Or like I'll order something and mine's not good, so then
Yep.
I'll make you switch.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
That type.
a little spoiled. Can't lie.
That's fine. That's cute. I hope the move out.
I'm just getting some of the pain out of the way today. Oh, you're so organized though. Shit. I want to get ready in there tomorrow, so I want to get this stuff. Well, my nails are looking decent.
Okay. Well, you do them every day, so.
Not every day. I haven't done them in like 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah. It really bothers me.
That's fair. You a big mani-pedi girl?
Not really actually. I usually just do it myself.
Oh.
But then like every now and then I will go get a mani-pedi just to kind of like reset and get it like done properly.
Yeah.
And then I can
Maintain it.
And then I can maintain it.
Yeah.
The only thing I do on the like, I think it's a waste of money. But I do my lashes.
Oh.
That's the one thing I'm missing. Like, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for the lash technicians to come back open because
That is a waste of money.
what?
Lashes.
No. That's not a waste of money.
Oh.
The nails are.
Oh,
Because I could just maintain it myself.
fuck.
No.
I didn't even know if lashes are a waste of money. I was just agreeing
They're
with
not. Oh, I love getting my. Oh, I look like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I just
you. You get
look
the-
good.
Like the permanent ones?
Yeah.
Then? Oh.
Well, not permanent.
Not
they
permanent, but like
yeah. I
couple
just
months?
They,
How
yeah,
long does it last?
like 3 weeks. You get a
Oh.
fill every 3 weeks,
How much is every time?
like $50.
Not bad.
It's the one thing I do. It's the only thing I do. Like I don't do anything else.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love it.
Justify.
I wake up and I just look good because my lashes are done. I don't look tired.
Yeah, my ex used to get lashes, and I was like, wow.
It makes a
It's
difference.
night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Literally,
It's actually
night-
crazy.
Yeah.
Like you don't even really need makeup when you have
No.
lashes.
No, you don't.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I like this spot when the backyard's closed.
Yeah.
I don't like it when the backyard's open.
And you get to see everything.
No, you're just the biggest creeper though. Like when that's open and people are sitting on the couches, I'm like, well, I'm just staring at people. I have to move.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. It's a good way to watch. People watch.
I felt like a super creeper.
Oh.
Super creeper.
Yep.
Are you just eating fruit or is that like a granola bar or a granola bowl?
Just like fruit and peanut butter?
Oh, fruit and peanut butter.
Yeah.
I don't know how people like peanut butter. Ugh.
I like peanut butter a lot.
Peanut butter's
Oh,
like a
looking
huge,
for eating in his bowl.
Peanut butter what?
it's like a huge part of my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it in a lot of
Like
stuff.
a
too.
lot.
Do you like celery and peanut butter?
Yeah.
So
I gotta
good,
wash my
right?
hands.
Yep.
I gotta wash these bad boys.
Yep. You like the cheese though, don't you?
Like the whiz?
Yeah.
Only if I'm feeling real grimy. I mean, that's not like a
That's what
peanut butter is a much better choice.
I know people that love the whiz.
Yeah, but it's like,
How can
what
you
is
ever-
what is the whiz for real though?
One ingredient away from plastic.
Facts.
For real.
I really don't know what the whiz is.
They have a jalapeno whiz, and it is like my favorite.
Really?
Oh, and an English muffin.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen it in the States though, because we'll do a lot of grocery shopping in the States because they just have different things
Yeah.
that we don't have where I live. I mean, not, it's all pre-COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The cuticle oil? I know. I should have just put some more on.
Is it working?
It was good. It makes my cuticles look definitely better.
Yeah.
I need some of that.
You need some of that. Let me
The
see.
almond quench.
My nails are pretty fucked, but yeah, I could use it.
Anybody
Oh
can
my
use
God,
that. I'm
you
like,
need, like,
"Anybody
a
use my
shape of
stuff? Just
everything."
put it back when you're done. It's the only thing that I ask.
You should do my nails.
If anybody
I'll do them
sees
if you want.
A silver hairspray, can you let me know? Like a big can.
A
that's
silver hairspray?
Yeah.
Do you want to do your hair silver?
No, it's like the color of the can.
Oh.
I don't know if somebody used it and then it just like moved around and it is like the only hairspray that doesn't make my hair look
Oh, I
greasy.
see. Okay.
I have another one that's not as bad.
Bethel. Beth. Beth. Come perch.
Like a little bird.
We're all birds.
If I'm a bird, or if you're a bird,
I'm a bird. What's that from again?
Is that a song?
It's from a movie.
From a movie.
Oh.
You look like a lost puppy, so thought I'd invite. Thought I'd extend an invitation.
Appreciate it. That's what I'm gonna keep in there.
Oh yeah.
About what kids don't eat.
About what?
What kids
We were
don't
talking
eat.
about what our kids don't eat.
What like what?
Everything. Like, kids are
Avocado,
so
he was
picky.
saying.
Oh, like refuse to eat or don't let them eat?
Oh, no, like we'll refuse to eat.
Oh.
I once had a standoff with my daughter at our kitchen table. No joke. We might have sat there for an hour and a half and I was not budging, trying to get her to eat we grilled up some veggies and it was like a cherry tomato that was grilled.
Yeah.
And she was so adamant that she would not. And I was like, I could sit here all day.
You're eating it.
Did she eat it?
Oh, she ate it. She was pissed. She was making she was making the noises of me, like trying to drink that slop in 20 seconds. Oh, she was doing that. And
Oh,
I'm
man.
like,
I
the
felt
thing is
so
that
bad
she's
for you.
obsessed with like ketchup and pasta and like, I'm like, it's a tomato. They're the same thing. You're just eating it because you're not eating it because it looks different. It was cooked a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had a standoff. She's stubborn. I was like, Ryan, get me a coffee.
I'm gonna
glass
be here
of
all
wine.
We're
night.
gonna be here all day.
When we were little, we wouldn't eat tomatoes,
I was the same way.
and
Yeah.
my mom and dad renamed them Rudiburs. And we were all like, "Oh my
What?
gosh, I love these!" And we ate them.
No way. That's
Rudiburs.
funny.
They just
That
renamed
is
them.
funny. And they look the exact same? They just did them the same? Or
I
did
can't
they-
remember. I'd have to ask mom.
wonder if they cut
I
'em up
remember
different.
that happening.
That's funny.
They bring it up all the time.
Rudiburs.
Rudiburs.
That's smart though. That's smart.
Just give it a different
Do you
name.
put salt and pepper on your tomatoes?
Always.
Yeah.
Or else they're too wet dog for me.
Yeah.
I'll make a sandwich with just tomatoes on it.
What?
Tomato
Mayo,
and
salt,
mayo.
pepper.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Toasted tomato sandwich.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really
tuna
like
and
that.
tomatoes are
That's
good.
pretty much like bruschetta.
What are?
Tuna,
Yeah.
tuna, like a
Pretty
sandwich with
much.
tuna and tomato.
That is
A
really
little
good.
bit of salt and pepper, mayo. So
Tuna
good.
too?
I wish we had
Yeah.
tuna here. I really like tuna.
Yeah. Tuna
mayo
and
for me.
tomato.
Oh, right.
That's not it.
I wish we had granola bars.
I know, or just like something to grab.
Yes.
That's like kind of like healthy, not like super like, because I'm reaching for a lot of cookies.
I'm eating a lot of crackers.
Yeah, you have been eating a lot of crackers.
I just like to, I'm just bored.
That's the worst. Bored eating. You're like, I'm bored, so I'm just gonna hit the kitchen.
I'm the worst for like night eating.
I wish I was eating
gorge
more.
at night.
Yeah, I always like to have like a snack at night, like no matter what.
Ugh.
Even if I'm not hungry.
Your snack is probably like grapes and nuts though.
I know. It's
Mine
like,
is like a dirty plate of like nachos with like salsa and jalapenos. Like
Oh.
A couple pizza pops on the side.
oh, or a frozen burrito.
Oh. What?
I don't think I've even ever had that.
Oh, I love them. I'll put some jalapenos and like the fake cheese slices melted on top.
Processed.
What is a
gross.
frozen burrito?
That's really gross.
that's really
It's
gross.
like you find it in the frozen. It's like a bean and cheese in the frozen section that just goes in the microwave.
Oh, not in the like oven?
I like to nuke it. Like I'm just like.
I'm sure you could do the oven. My boy is doing a big load.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your green. Okay.
That's a lot of mixed matched. Sweaters, towels, t-shirts,
slacks.
yeah, white black.
Trying not to have heart palpitations watching him wash
Yeah.
it. No, it's fine. It's yours. I'm not even going to say anything.
He didn't put any whites in there though, did he?
Yeah,
He's
there
got
was
whites
this,
in
like
there.
beige sweater. I wish we had bleach for our socks.
Yes. Yes.
If anybody gets called to the DR, ask for
And
You're
toilet
so
paper.
funny just to watch.
Oh, are we low?
One,
can watch
one
you all
roll
day.
left in this
It's
one.
Okay.
hilarious.
And what about outside? Did you pull the one from outside?
I don't think anybody did.
And I think I
No,
look
it was already
lost,
halfway
but I
done.
was
do it.
Okay. Everybody went there in the morning,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
I really like to see room to room. What's summer doing?
I think Vic is like Vic's moving out. She's moving her stuff out.
Oh, is she packing?
Yeah. Well, she bought a big load over there.
The week went by fast. Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, it was going by
It
slow,
does.
but it kind of went by fast.
Oh, you look really nice.
I know.
Very,
Look-
very nice.
Looking like a
Oh,
ting.
we matched too.
Dang nabbit.
No, I did all my laundry
In the washer?
You know.
I don't know.
Tina, is your stuff washing right now, or is that Keith?
It might. I feel like it
I
might
think
be
it was
Keith.
Keeper.
Where
Is it mid cycle?
No, it's done.
Just check.
Or do you want to ask
No, sorry.
Brayden?
Who's washing right now?
Yeah, just check.
Right?
Check what? The
Just
stuff?
check the stuff. If you see
Yeah,
some hide
stuff to
shirts.
guess.
You can kind
If
of
it's
tell.
No, Keith's is in the dryer. I messed that up.
Oh.
Somebody's is in
okay.
the wash. Brayden, is that your stuff being washed right now? Who?
Vic.
Vic. Oh,
I think she might be in
She's in our room,
Destiny.
I think.
No?
No, she's in here now.
she just came out.
Oh.
Let me ask her quick.
Hey, Showish.
Don't fold her underwear.
Panties. No, she doesn't mind.
That's
What?
weird.
It was just like day
Vic,
3. And
is that your stuff washing?
Yeah.
Do you want me to move it to dryer?
No, I'll do that. I'll
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I forgot to put one of my shirts in outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do a white load because it's been sitting around
Yeah, I have to do
forever.
I did the same thing when I was washing a bunch of white t-shirts and they had some t-shirts in it. I'm like, oh, I'm taking it white anywhere else because I'm like, if it's stuck to one of their shirts, I would have been.
You know I can't have you switch them out all the time. I don't know. I can't risk that, my
The
man.
panties?
You know what I
try-
mean? The white ones
I was
too.
trying to see the panties.
Yo, the white string? No. Here's hilarious. Oh, what the? Oh. Okay. You kill me. Okay. little dryer sheet. Whew. All right, we're living. Gracias, por favor. Go ahead and love me, baby. Oh.
Physical touch. What is? Because there's 5.
Quality time.
Gifts. Okay, words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, gifts, physical touch.
I think mine is acts of service first and quality time is
Yeah,
second.
same.
It's fair.
And
What
then
was
it
the
would
second last one you said?
and then it would go gifts.
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 Just giving
Yeah,
it.
no.
I mean, I like gifts here and there, but it's not a big deal.
Gifts though, it's like it can be so like misconstrued. Like it doesn't need to be an elaborate gift, but I like little surprises. That's
Yeah.
important, you know.
Like if you come home with like a bag of mangoes and said, you know, I was in the grocery store and I saw these and I thought about you. Oh,
But that's
Yeah.
also an active service.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also a gift.
No, I think active service is like I didn't ask you to unload the dishwasher and you knew I had a long day and you just did it. And it was
filled
done,
it.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
done, you know.
Or the gas thing. Oh,
I love the
Yes.
gas.
Oh
thing.
yeah, if you fill up my car. I actually said that to my husband recently. I'm like, you don't fill up the car anymore. Because we have 2 and
Yeah.
he always used to do both of them.
yeah.
And like lately I was finding and it was like really cold and I was like, no. I'm like, you and now he went got back
Yeah.
to do it. He'll do it in the morning or at night.
Goes outside, brushes your car off with snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kill me.
That's a big one. I do that all the time.
That's a good one.
listen,
I'm great.
you're living like a king, okay? Literally.
But does he just brush off the snow or does he start the car for you too?
But you better do both.
Remote
Yeah, you
start.
might as well do
yeah,
both.
you might as well do both. Then
Remote.
I'd be like, hey, well, pointless. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
It snowed since then.
Imagine.
And now I'm cold.
There's like 4 feet of snow, and that's what you say? Might as well just not have done it. You didn't turn on the car.
I
My
honestly
seats are
probably would be
cold.
like, honestly, use your head.
Jesus. I'm out at that point.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Out.
I need words of affirmation. That's exactly the situation. When I
But
do
doesn't
something.
that get uncomfortable? Like,
What? No, not like my type of words of affirmation is like I literally do an act of service because I am a big.
Vincent, please go to the
always
diary
cut you
room.
off.
I'm a big act of service. Oh
Oh,
god.
I will. I'll come have one. Can you ask
I do
him-
acts of service and I need like
Thank you.
reassurance that I did it well. You know?
Okay.
Don't forget, ask him for toilet paper. We have 1 roll left.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
And the blow dryer.
Oh my gosh.
No. Ask for elastic bands. Please. Do that instead of the blow dryer.
Elastic bands for what?
I'm gonna braid Ty's hair.
oh, are you?
And
Keith.
I'll have a chocolate wafer.
Please go
Tina wants hers done.
to the diary room.
And
Sammy having to give it back.
No, I just didn't want to eat all your stuff.
No, please do. Like,
I love both. I love both of these things. I will come help you.
Hi, girl. I'm calling on you. Yes.
Are you sad to lose your room?
Yeah, but like it's time to get back in there, you know. I've definitely been like distanced in here. Give everyone a little break from me.
I don't want a break from you.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like honestly, it was just the bed that I liked. Like it's a really comfortable bed. It's like memory foam,
Yeah.
and it's bigger. It didn't look bigger, but it is. Once you get in, it's
I know. I
like-
thought it looked small, and then when I was listening to music, I'm like, "There's actually a lot of room."
Yeah, there's a lot of room on here. And like just being able to get away when you need. Like not that you can't do that when you're in another room, but there's something about just being able to come in here and literally have a bath or like read your letter, look at your pictures.
1,000%.
I'm sleeping with my pictures tonight. I'm literally bringing them into bed and falling asleep with
I
them.
want it so bad. But I told Blue Line, I'm like, "You're gonna sleep with me, right?"
Yeah. Aww.
I'm like, I'll do like one night by myself, but then I feel like I might get lonely. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'll see how I feel.
Yeah, like I feel like you have someone like Blue Line. Like if I just don't feel like I have that like super close person, but someone like you and Blue Line or like Austin and Bray, I could totally see
Yeah,
like
I like
it's
her,
a big
I like
bed,
her snoring. Every chirps her for it. I'm like, I like it.
right?
Do you want to chit chat real quick?
Yeah, sure. I had a little chat with Blue Line today, which was she's so sweet. Ooh,
What was just perfect? If you're like, if anybody wants chocolate, I'm like, perfect.
yes. How you doing?
Oh, great.
You're doing. Oh, I love that. Turn this off.
Everything's
Yes, I've been doing check-ins with everybody. Like, yes, I talked to them this morning. They are 100% on board. I talked to Kyle today, 1,000% on board. I talked to Blue Line. She's 100% on board. She did say, like, she does have, like, that little bit of a personal relationship with Latoya, so it sucks. But, like, she's 100% doing it,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
We've talked. we're in the position where we just gel really well with Latoya as people,
Yep.
it would have been hard to say either one of their names.
Exactly.
Just because, like, we're the oldest ones in the house. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's gotta be done.
It has to be.
For sure, like Austin and Brayden.
1,000,000%. Like I saw them outside early this morning.
I just feel like I can see, like, Jed really trying to get tight with them.
Oh, really? With Brayden?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
really?
But it's so hard. I'm like, is he trying to, like, sway them?
They can't be swayed, and especially after all the things Latoya said about like his thighs and like my jeans. They're just pissed. They're just like, that's not the energy we want. Like it was an innocent mistake. I get it, but 3 in a row, goddamn.
What?
I was like, but 3 in a row, like to say one thing, okay, but I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, just unnecessary.
Yeah.
I honestly think they don't have a clue.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
No offense, but that's kind of dumb on their part if they really think we're stupid enough to send out Kiefer over Latoya.
Jed made a joke in the bathroom today about Latoya going home, but he said it in a joking setting, and I was kind of like, do you actually? But I straight up don't think they know.
I hope they don't. And
I saw Jed come up here with his smoothies the other day. Did he apologize for bombarding you?
no,
Oh.
one of them wasn't for me.
It wasn't even for you.
No, he never made me a Snoopy.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
You're full of it.
Swear, hand up to God.
I saw him coming up with 2 smoothies, and I
No.
thought maybe he was trying to smooth it.
No, they've never apologized. I swear to God. First of all, no. No, they've never like apologized or like said anything. And like pretty much like I told you what happened. Like they were trying to make an alliance. Like their plan was to come in here, make the alliance, and then convince me to.
They were doing that with me in Blue Line. Like,
I was- yeah.
There's room over here, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
What really pissed me off is that like Beth was leading the talk, like the alliance. She's like sitting on my bed with me and like the guys in Latoya, and she's like, Vic, these are the numbers. This is what we need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at her like, girl, you were just in here yesterday telling me that Latoya needs to go.
I think that she is a very good liar.
She's such a good liar. Like the way she could lie in front of the guys like that. Yeah, I was like,
Pissed off I was that the boys came at you so hard because I would have actually liked to see them take Latoya down so you could have won
I know. That's what I would have done.
But they ruined it. They ruined it, and I was like, you guys are ruining their game.
So
Honestly, between those 3, I don't know who is the most dangerous.
like
She
Beth.
lied straight to my face.
Beth?
I knew it was a lie, and if I didn't know it was a lie,
You would have believed
I
it.
would not have. Like, she's good.
She's so good. She's such a good liar.
If you're not in with her,
She's my new target, if I'm being honest with you. Like, the way she can lie so effortlessly. Like, the night before, she was throwing Latoya under the bus. She's like, Vic, it's a resume move. Like, don't mess up your game. Like, you need to get her gone. And I kept saying, no, it's Kiefer, because I didn't trust that she wouldn't go tell the guys, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's Kiefer. And then the very next day, same spot, same everything. Okay, this is the alliance. You need to stick to it. Let's take Latoya down, and you need to put up Tara or Kyle. And I was like, no. I was just like, no, like, I'm not looking for an alliance, guys. Like, you know what, especially because you guys never came to me before. Now that I'm HOH, you want an alliance? Like, like I was
Yeah.
just very,
And I just put up apparently one of your number ones.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what kind of alliance?
Exactly, sweet alliance.
I can't believe I thought he was bringing this.
No, not me. I swear to God, Tara. I promise you that.
Can't even handle it.
I promise you that. No.
It's gonna be tricky to see who wins though, because initially I was thinking that the obvious choice would be just put up Jen and Ty.
It still might be, because I have a feeling one of them will very easily take themselves down. So even if someone takes himself down, Beth
But
can go
then
up.
if Beth goes up, and then Beth goes home. Both boys are mad.
Ooh, and still here.
We'll just have to discuss it.
Yeah, I feel like
I
you're
don't
right.
think it's as cut and dry as
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Well, we can have a talk, yeah. Beth, you're right. Like, it would make sense to keep Beth longer just because she's less of a competitor, I feel. And as long as we all know she's a social player and a liar,
That she could be lying.
yeah, as long as we have that in our head, she'll be smarter to keep her around for another week or whatever.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it the way she said it, and she said it to me so quick. Where I was like, and it was something that I knew 1,000% she was lying to me about, and I was like,
Yeah, she's like straight to my face, to Austin, to Brayden, to all of us. I couldn't believe how good of a like even the way she like was lying to the boys and Latoya, like sitting there being like how she wanted to start an alliance, how this was the best group. Every part of my body wanted to be like, really, that's funny because yesterday weren't you saying that Latoya needs to go? Like
that's what it means. It's like I
don't even know if she's as loyal to the boys as we think she is.
Yeah. So like I was thinking about this. Tell me what you think. Like I was thinking about after eviction, before HOH, like letting them know. Like and just being like, you know, like hey, like I know you guys probably didn't expect her to go, but I just to
I
get
don't think it could hurt your cause, and I don't think it could hurt the oddballs cause.
that exactly. That's the thing. It would get.
But even like for you, because I'm really worried that in this flip you're going to take a lot of heat for it.
I will. That's fine. I don't care.
But if you say, man,
It wasn't all me.
yeah, and be like, Beth came to me, I thought she was working with you guys.
Yeah, that's a good.
I thought you knew.
True. Because she went to Bray and Austin also on separate occasions. I thought she went to them together. No, she went to Austin in the ballroom and.
At least if one of them wins, they're kind of just all like, what just happened?
And I just gave them news, like it'll just keep them away from us.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll target Beth, or unfortunately it'll probably be Kyle, but we'll see. Like Kyle or Roe.
I know they've been throwing my name out a lot, but I don't know if they're throwing my name out because it's an easy name to say and not the real target.
Yeah, I don't think, exactly.
But it's still very hard. When you hear someone say your name, it's like,
I know, I'm like, why? I don't even, they didn't even give me a reason, like why?
Yeah. So
I think it's because they don't see us talk and they thought I would be like, yeah, you know what, Tara's a good one, but
Yeah.
little do they know.
yeah, it's totally like take it with a grain of salt.
I'm just like,
And we
interesting.
know, whatever. We know if they win, it's going to be one of us going out. They're not going to put up each other, but I think the bet seed
Will be
might
very
not
helpful.
It might not be a bad play.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna think about like
But
what I would say.
Obviously, think about it and what it will do for your game.
I think it would be good for them to know it wasn't just me. It wasn't me. Like, you know what I mean? And like, she came with reasons too. Like, you know, like she came in and was like, she's a good competitor. She's so tight with the boys. And like, one of the things she kept saying is like, in the first week, me and Beth were pretty close with the guys. Like, you know, like just in the Destiny room, like we were all really close. And she was like, don't you feel like we got elbowed out by Latoya? Like just the way she was wording it, she was saying like, it's because of Latoya, she doesn't feel as close to them.
For sure.
So if I can even say that, like, you know, she was just planting some good seeds. She got to me, Austin.
When they come and talk to me afterwards, I'd be like, I'm going to just say, like, honestly, you kind of showed your cards with how loyal you were to her, and that's just not good for my game.
No, that leap at the
And
power
I'll
of veto.
probably say, like, I love Latoya, but I know that Latoya was more loyal to you, and I didn't know where I fit.
Exactly.
Because you kind of have to have, like, a backlash.
100%. And because Kiefer's staying, like, he'll be loyal to the numbers that voted for him because the boys will be voting against him. Who are you going to align yourself with? The people that voted to keep you here or the people who blatantly were going to vote you out?
Really went with us during the POV ceremony.
Oh, yeah, what happened there? My memory
When
sucks.
Jed, like, looked at everybody and was like, looked at you and was like, let's just make sure your target is who your target is.
That
As
was
if, like,
so
telling
awkward.
the whole cat house, like, Latoya better stay.
I remember
I'm
that.
sorry. Like,
I was just like,
they are the ones who screwed her over big time and they don't even know it.
they don't even know it. No, they really
They
did.
don't know everything that they did. I can't believe that they're that dumb though. Like, really? How do you come in before people? Why do you not just send nice tie?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is the reason why, like, I'm not opposed to the boys or like, oh, they're big threats. I'm like,
Yeah.
your game is just sloppy. I'm sorry.
The game is bad. The
Yeah,
game
like,
is so
who
bad.
is leading your shit? Because you guys are crashing and burning.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Do
when,
they not
yeah.
know that one female does not want to have two guys coming at them? I'm going to say whatever the hell you want me to say in that situation.
Of course.
You sending somebody tie? Do you know what I mean?
Wow, you're good at this game. You know, you get people.
Well, of course. Especially because, like, I know that you connect with Ty as people.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
for sure.
You have a good relationship with him. The
Yeah.
fact that they didn't send him to talk first,
I know the way they just all.
but the fact that they're not making good moves is making it very easier to say these names
100%.
because they're big targets. That will be very hard to beat.
But since we have the numbers and we're so good.
Oh man, I'm going oddballs until they're gone.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. 100%.
Like,
Hundo P. Oh yeah. So I'm just so happy.
never been done.
It's never.
It's never been done.
And even a blindside like this is going to be huge. Canada's going to be loving it because the thing is, yeah, no, the boys are just going to be like shocked. But once they hear that Beth was in on it and all the people were in on it,
She'll probably be pumped.
oh yeah, she will be. As Latoya walks away, she'd be like, "So are you happy, Beth?"
Another thing, Latoya is talking to no one.
Literally.
To no one.
She's been in. Oh my god, that's not a good game.
She came with the campaign that she, or pitch that she gave to me in Blue Line was that she's not campaigning. She's like, I'm not campaigning. I'm not pitching. She's like, I'm not campaigning against Kiefer. And I looked at her and I was like, well, you don't have to campaign against Kiefer. You can campaign for yourself. She said, nope, I'm not doing it. You know who my target is. That's all I'm saying. She never told me who her target was.
Who the fuck's the target?
No idea. I would assume it'd be Kyle and Roe. I don't know
Or,
if it's you.
or is it me for putting her up?
Literally, she didn't say no. I'm like, what kind of bitch is that?
Such a bitch. When she was in here trying to get herself down. I don't know why they think
We're
that.
not playing in teams. 1 week we let you decide who your strongest player was. Like, I'm not doing that shit again. I didn't even do it the first time.
Right.
But I didn't know where anybody was at.
So happy. You know what? It was good that I was HOH this week. It brought people together. We were.
Like,
I'm
literally when you
happy.
won, I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
When you're like, it's a reset, and I'm like,
Yes. This will be a good reset because the guys will be like, they're not gonna know what they're gonna do. We have numbers. We have strong players.
yes.
Yes, we have loyalty.
We have a chance.
We have a good chance.
Very good chance. I want this room next week.
Girl, you're gonna get it.
If it happens, we're just really gonna have to sit down. Like, what is the best play?
I know. It's gonna be tough. I'm just gonna like whoever's HOH, like on the oddballs.
I think it comes down to like two options. You either put up the two boys together, and the shot has to, even if one comes down, the other boy has to go. Has to go. Or you put up Beth and a pawn from our side.
Because we always have the numbers now, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I don't really enjoy using pawns though. It's not.
Pawns go home, but I hear you.
We'll just have to see the backlash from the flip and how bad it is. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I really don't. I think at the end of the day, they're gonna realize it was good for their game. Like kind of like me when Julie left. Like she left, but I'm not gonna show I'm upset and dwell on it. It's, you got to move on with the game and
Yeah.
build new relationships. So I think they're smart enough that they'll do that. Like she's gone. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't huff and puff.
And it might actually be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that might be a good way to. Yeah.
If you guys were looked at these like 3 beasts, that's intimidating as hell. At this point, between those three, though, I don't even have like a clear target.
It doesn't even matter to me, literally.
As long as it's split up.
One by one.
It's just a matter of like, do you go after the guys first, or do you go after Beth first?
Beth is just so troublesome. Like she just. But she's easier to beat, I think.
I don't know. She was pretty in that
Archer
one. She looked solid in that one. That's the thing. You never know.
Never know. You could do a group vote.
Totally. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. Like, what do you guys think as a collective group here?
I think it's going to be an even.
You know, to keep it so like it doesn't look like we're all working. We'll just have to think about it. It doesn't really matter. The line will be drawn.
I know. And like Kiefer, we could always use as a pawn as well.
Option. We just gotta win. Okay, so everything is the exact same.
Yeah, everything is the exact same.
Perfect. I just wanted to check in because I did. I saw him come. I can't believe he didn't make you a smoothie.
No, he did not. I swear to God,
Those
girl.
boys need a mom on their side. I'm staying here.
No, mama.
But come.
Girl, yeah. I'm being honest. Like, whatever, though.
And straight out, I feel really good with you.
Good.
And I know
I
that
feel the same
line
way.
feels really good.
I've loved you guys from day fucking one. Day one.
We are oddballs. When I saw you when you were like behind me, I'm like, oh yeah. Like kind of cool, but like kind of opposite because I don't think people would see it.
No, we are working
They
together.
would never think that we were trying.
They would never. But we fucking are, okay? I love you. Oh, I love you
I
guys.
was trying to line that. Oh yeah, she must get Kiefer because he's a dad. I'm like, dude, you think I am
That's. I can't believe they would say that.
You were trying to pull at my heartstrings, but do you think I'm an idiot? Did you not see the 2-page letter?
Right?
It's 85% about
It really was. And I loved every second of it. Like, I love kids. I can't believe they. Like, it's weird because they spit some true, but then they mix lies into it. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's what I don't like.
Or like even if like you said that to them to throw them off, because that's fair, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Sometimes you have to like that they don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with Brayden. I've been pretending like Brayden's a potential target for me, but I'm working
But to
with him.
bring it to me, they were trying
like-
to make me on your radar. Do you know what I mean? Like they were trying to be like, oh yeah, because you can't play next week.
Yeah.
And if they plant to see in me that Vic doesn't want to work with the older people, she wants a really young house guest.
That's fucking horseshit. That's so not me.
100% horseshit. I didn't buy it. That's why I told you.
Wow.
That's what I mean. Their game's too sloppy.
That is just
I'm not working with you because I'm intimidated by you. I'm working with you because your game's sloppy AF. Your game, however.
Can I have a hug? I'm gonna hug. Oh, thank you.
1000%.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Like, really. Oh, man, once I'm loyal to people, I just want to show.
And I am the exact, I'm telling you, girl, like, I am, if I trust you, I trust you.
Same.
Do you know what I mean?
You are good. As long as I'm in power at any point, I will never put you up, ever.
And, like,
I don't care
want
who
a
it does.
big showboat loyal to you, like, where it's like charging for me. No. I need somebody who's loyal on the low.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just keep blowing their shit out.
Yeah, they're not doing so good for their game. Yeah.
It's good for us.
Yeah, it's freaking good for us. Are you having some? Have some Cheetos. Did you have some?
No, I'm good.
Oh, girl. Yes. Okay, good chat.
Around. I'm trying to be have more self-respect.
Yeah, you look great today.
I literally,
You
every
look
day I'm
great.
just like lounging and complaining. I'm like, come on, Tara. Okay.
Today's a good day for you. You look awesome.
On day 19, Tara figured
Go
it
get
out.
some DR time because you look hot.
I know. Please call me. This is the only time I've looked good. when
Call,
it hasn't been
please
with
call
Sarah.
Tara to the
Yeah.
DR.
Whenever, never calls.
Love you, girl.
Those chocolates are great.